This is Coach Freed again. I got a special treat for everybody out there. I am sitting with the 1968 Bishop Walsh team that won the ACIT first game of the ACIT 1968. Am I correct, please?
Yes, sir.
All right, now see, I know I look like the old guy between these guys right here, man. I want them to introduce themselves and the position that you played back then.
George Getz, guard.
You were guard?
Glenn Cross, forward.
Kevin Mattingly, point guard.
And I'm Mike Brand. I was an observer. I was an underclassman at the time.
Well, Mike is actually the organizer.
No, I've been involved with the Alhambras for a long, long time.
Long time.
I was there for this game, as I have been for the game tonight.
So see, he has all the history for us, so he can actually enlighten us as to, he saw this game and he's seen previous games or games afterwards. So tell us about that game, John. Let's start with you. What do you remember about that game that night?
I think we beat Christ the King out of New York, and I think we ended up getting the best second half comeback for
Wow.
that game. And the following night, as I said, we lost to Cardinal O'Hara, that had Tom Inglesby, that ended up playing with the Lakers for a good while. And we scored, if I remember correctly, we lost 86-80. We scored 80 points. If I'm not mistaken, Cardinal O'Hara never gave up 50 in a game all year long.
Wow.
And we scored 80 and lost.
Wow, 80 and lost. That's amazing. That means you got, that's without a shot clock, right?
Yes, without a three-point shot.
Without a three-point.
And without a three-point shot. See, now I remember, I grew up in a time where we didn't have a three-point shot, so a lot of these kids wouldn't remember that. So you actually had to put up some numbers. You had to make some shots, because everything was counted by two, and the only three-pointers you got is when you went in and you forced the referee to call it out. What do you remember about that night?
Yeah, I remember it was a very tight ball game. It's really kind of funny. Doc Edwards, our head of basketball's operation, played for Christ the King.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And we won 70-69, and Dave Donahue made a foul shot that put us up 70-69, and that was pretty much that started the 24 straight wins in a row.
Wow.
Until we ran into Inglesby and the boys the next night, but like I say, it was a good win. It was a great win, and we kind of thought we were invincible. Maybe that's what hurt us the next night.
It could have been the altitude up there. You might have been
Yeah.
tired. What do you remember?
Well, I remember it was a very competitive game, and I remember when Donahue hit that foul shot, and I don't know whether timeout was, but Coach Harris said, Mattingly, I want you to watch Smith. George Smith was their big point guard, and he'd been hurting us the whole game. And it was my job to make sure he didn't get the ball or didn't get a good shot off.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a little nervous about that, but fortunately he did not get a good shot off, and we won the game. So it was a great win. I still think we should have beat Cardinal O'Hara the next
See,
night.
you're
But,
still
I-
reminiscing. We should have beat them.
That'll work me for a long time. That was our year to win it. But hopefully Walsh will. It looks like they're developing a program now where maybe Bishop Walsh will.
Yeah, I mean, I had an interview with Coach Preet. We do go back, and it was really good. And he has a good idea of where he wants to take that program. So he will actually be putting it in. He'll be putting the program on the map. What do you remember about the night as an observer, as you said?
It was 1968. Oh God, it was a wonderful evening. I remember watching this team win their final game at home. They beat Mon Valley, 81-80. Was that the score?
82-81.
82-81. And Rick Scaletta, who's not here, made the final basket. It was tapped to him by Bob Kenny, and that's back in the days when they had a jump ball.
Oh, okay.
And that made them 23-0. 23-0.
Wow.
And that was the largest crowd in that arena. Of course, it was a new arena at that point. Up until Bishop Walsh this year played Mountain Ridge, and it was standing room only. I said, I've never seen a crowd like this since 1968.
Wow. Now, did you play the original ACIT at Bishop Walsh, or was it?
It was never at Bishop Walsh.
It was
Never Bishop
never-
Walsh.
where-
Actually, it started at St. Peter and Paul.
When we played, it was in Allegheny, and it started.
It was at Allegheny?
In fact, my dad was the coach of the LaSalle team, which became Bishop Walsh back
Oh,
in,
wow.
was it 61? Twin Stars.
66 was the first class that was BW that played.
That was.
Or, excuse me, 67.
But 60,
Year before.
61 was the first year,
Yeah,
and
we were part of
I remember as being a little boy painting in the gym. The
That's
teams from
great.
Pittsburgh, the
Yeah.
smaller schools
And-
came in at that
And
time.
they had smaller schools.
St.
that
George
came
out
in.
of Pittsburgh, and
St.
Towson
Canisius.
Towson Catholic.
St. Canisius.
St. Canisius.
I found it, Cass Taylor was closing his office. He said, come on down, I got some old pictures. You guys don't know this. There's 6 pictures of Cass presenting the MVP award.
Wow.
So the first one was to Ed Lowry,
Lowry.
who was MVP in years 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And this was year
South
2. And then we had year 3 with Ron Pilarski. Year 4 and 5 were missing. In 1967, there's a picture with no name on the back. I'm thinking,
Well, there's one kid, Mike Kesey from York Catholic, was the MVP.
yeah, yep.
Remember him?
This picture was Austin Carr.
Oh.
From Mackin. Because I went back to the old programs and I was matching up faces to this picture.
I held
He had-
him
he had
to
a-
48 that night. Good help from my
Austin
friends.
Carr was.
That's right, you
You
guys
guys remember, he
you
scored
guys-
60 on UCLA a
That's
couple
right.
Yeah.
years later.
Couple
You
years
guys
later.
were juniors,
He's-
and he had his zipper up, so he had no name on it. I said, that looks like Austin Carr. But then, the cool picture was Polly, Cass's wife, giving the MVP award in 1969 to Sammy Bucket.
Right.
In 1969, they asked us what were the greatest Alhambra games ever.
Mhm.
1969, 1982. These guys will have their own opinions. 69, Hales Franciscan beat Speedy Morris's Roman Catholic team
And they're out of Philadelphia.
out of
right?
Philadelphia. At the end of the game, Speedy Morris will tell you this story. He'll relive the last 30 seconds like it happened 30 seconds ago.
Well, I mean, these guys have been living a whole bunch of the games like it was yesterday.
Oh,
Like we
no,
just
they-
finished playing, and it's amazing that you can remember such details. And I attribute that because it's like you play these games and they just last forever, and even you can cherish it. And it was moments, and it felt good back then, and it still feels good because I can see you like you're about ready to drop a tear here.
Well, and Kevin's the only one who passed the ball. So I want y'all to know that. Yeah, I got one pass from Jordan 3 years.
Oh, he's a
And
shooter.
I
He's a
remember-
shooter.
And I remember that.
Hey, well, look, I'd like to thank you guys for dropping
You're welcome.
in, doing
Thank
this
you. Thanks for
interview
having
with
me.
us.
Thanks for having us.
No, I appreciate it. Everybody out there appreciates it. The community appreciates just to hear that, and just to hear the fine details of how you described how that game was in 1968. Right? Look, this is Coach Fleet here. I'm kicking it off again from here in ACIT. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We're good?
Thank you, sir.
All right.